you need to understand at least a lot of what you're reading so that it sticks. You can get things from them, get books from them, get information from them, get materials from them. You need people that have done it before and will tell you how they did it. This video serves as a sequel to Advice for Fresh Medical Students Part 1. So I would advise you watch the Part 1 before you come and watch the Part 2 to get the full experience. Once in a while, gather with your mates and talk about these things you've read. So I'm not someone that likes to read around people, especially when I've not covered a lot. But when you feel like you've covered a certain amount, you can talk to people about what you've read, especially when there's no pressure. And you see that things actually stick more when you discuss. You cannot read everything, like I said. One person will read one angle. You may have missed it. I've had a lot of friends in school say these things when they come out of the room. Like, oh, I remember this because I remember when we were arguing in the room. This person said this thing. Boys do it a lot in my class. And to be honest, I used to find it weird before. Like, these are people don't have anything to gist about. It's just about work. But I figured out that it actually makes things stick. They remember. So many times my friends have said one or two things that have helped me when I've gone to the exam because I just remember that they said so. One person cannot read everything. Group discussions work. So this is a very, very unpopular opinion. I'm not going to say you must do it. I'm going to say, for me, I feel like it was beneficial to me. I've seen people that it was beneficial for. Attend your classes. Classes in pre-med years, when you are doing chemistry with the whole of science, faculty of science, may not be useful because a lot of times it's loaded, so many people are there, everywhere is crowded, and you're like, what is this? Like, you're just like, and you're like, will I really be able to learn anything? But class in medical school, I think, is going to be helpful for you. Those lecturers explain things that help you stick. See, anything you can do that would relieve you of your part, do it. A lot of people say classes didn't help them, and some people that don't listen in class, they attend tutorials. Don't be deceived though. You're not listening in class, you're not attending tutorials, you're not watching videos. Where will you get the understanding from? Some people read and get it like that, but very few people actually can learn like that. Go to class and then people are not listening in class, people are at the back of class gisting, and you think that's where it ends. Most of those people put extra time and work into making sure they understand what they're doing. You know, in my preclinical years, I used to attend tutorials. Classes were not just it for me. Honestly speaking, I don't really get what they used to see. I used to try. I used to attend classes every day. My attendance was even complete, but I didn't really get what they used to see. But I attended my tutorials judiciously. We used to have tutorials with seniors that would come and break things down. And very few people don't do any of these things and just read and understand. Very few people. There are people that are machines. I have friends that will cram the whole thing in very short periods of time and can pass their exams. I think everybody should attend their classes. Let me not make it look like it's something that people will do, but I know how hard it can be. But if you can make the extra effort to attend your classes, you find out that understanding when you're reading will be higher. Find a study method and keep to it. Look for that study method and find it early. There's no time to waste. Find it early and keep to it. Don't get distracted by other people telling you, oh, they do this, they do that. You can try their own out, but know what you're doing. Me now, the way I read is very, very strange. I used to read out loud. I read to myself. I read out loud, and very few people do that. In fact, I've only found one other person that does that like me, and I was very happy when I saw her do it because, like, I found someone that understood. People think I'm cramming, but I'm not cramming. I'm teaching myself, and I used to look mad sometimes. Sometimes I can't read in the library because you need to be quiet to read in the library. Sometimes I need to talk, and then at a point it moved on to me jotting things down in my book and going over it with a red pen, using different colors of pen, using highlighters. Look for what works for you and stick to it. A lot of times, that thing is what works for you. Consistency. Hey, you people, please. Medical school is not about being a genius. Medical school is about being consistent. Medical school strictly depends on you being consistent. You need to try and be as consistent as possible. You need to try and keep. You cannot say because you have done this in first in course. You passing in first in course doesn't guarantee that you pass the second in course. You just need to keep doing it. You need to just keep doing it, keep reading, keep doing that. That's your pattern. Follow it. Being consistent is very key as a medical student. You cannot sit down on your past glory and say, hey, maybe I crossed it 4.8. I didn't mad. No. You're not alone in this. There are millions of medical students around the world that are going through exactly what you're going through. You're just entering med school and you're in that space where you're not used to this. As a matter of fact, I'm sure a lot of people in your class were first in their class, second in their class, valedictorians. So many of you guys are very intelligent and have gotten here, and so you're not alone in this. Don't ever think that you are the only one going through it. We all went through it, and because we all went through it, you will be able to go through it too. You don't have to just be a doctor. Like I said, just have to be consistent. Just keep doing it. Just keep moving forward. As far as you keep moving forward, you eventually be a doctor. So whatever will make you just keep moving forward. That's why getting depressed and stopping in the middle will not help you. Getting overwhelmed will not help you. Fear will not help you. Because anything that will make you not move forward is what will make you not be a doctor. I'm not a doctor yet, but I'm in my 5th year. I'm entering my 5th year now. And I don't know how I've been able to take one day at a time. And I'm almost there. Honestly speaking, it has been one hell of a journey. But we're pushing. Just keep pushing. Thank you guys for watching. I hope these tips help you in your medical school journey. Please give this video a very big thumbs up. Don't forget to click that subscribe button and the notification bell that's beside it so you can get updated each time I post. Welcome to the start of your medical school journey. I hope you have a fantastic ride. Till next time, bye.